Alright, so what's new since I laughed last weekend? Holy hell, look at all the mods! Alright, so I'm playing a little bit of catch up because I have been away for 2 weeks now. The big change over at CA was, of course, the beta for the weapon damage fix. On its own, it kind of seems like a small thing, but I'm personally really happy to see CA doing some fixes in between content releases. Little stuff like this will go a long way towards solving the lack of progress between each of those DLC releases, and this is something I hope they stick with going forward. The forums are a bit of a mixed bag. Of course, they are awash in complaints about Troy and how it looks. Hardly surprising news there. However, there is some cool threads about gameplay elements that are kind of cool though, including one about the sort of moving ambush style of the Skaven and the Beastmen, as well as whether or not it should be done, and another one regarding which Game 1 and 2 race lords for Game 3... Hey, wait a second, that's my thing, back off! But, as I said at the start, the big thing that I've missed these last couple of weeks have been the mods, and holy hell is there some amazing stuff out there. Robbie, however the hell you pronounce that guy's name, has been on an absolute blitz, revealing the Chimerat, Shield Bearers, O-Stone Bearers, Mammoth Skull Giant, and my personal favorite of the mix, the Coatl. I mean, seriously, look at how cool the Coatl looks. I really hope the Transformation of Kadon Overhaul, which is a separate mod, looks into using that one for the Lizardmen. I also want to point out as well, kind of off to the side, all of these models would be impressive enough on their own. However, Chaos Roby's having to fight against what the modding tools are like here. Getting new models into the game is not easy, and it also makes checking things like animations and clipping and all that kind of stuff extra frustrating because you have this layer of obfuscation between what you're trying to do and what you're trying to see. So I wanted to make an extra shout out to them. They are extremely talented, and these mods definitely show that talent off. But the Coatls aren't the only new toy for the Lizardmen, as Balrog99 has added basilisks into the Lizardmen roster as well. While the animation sets in the game unfortunately preclude the basilisk having 8 legs as they properly would in the lore, they still look really awesome on their own and seem like an extremely fun toy to om-nom-nom some wardbloods with. Let's just stick with our Lizardmen theme for a little bit here, and we'll move over to Blessings of the Old Ones by Grey Tiger, which effectively takes the scrap mechanic from the greenskins and adds it to the Lizardmen along with a new material required to do that. Is it loreful? Not particularly, but hell, who cares? Maybe you don't like lizards though. I mean, you're wrong if you feel that way, but whatever, we'll continue. Maybe you're a boring Empire player. Hey, no judgment here. No worries, Razor Chain has got you covered with the Imperial Authority Empire upgrades, which does the same thing as the previous mod, but for Empire troops instead. But maybe you just hate the good guys in general though, and hey, that's something I can get behind. Well then why not deck out your Skaven with unit upgrades thanks to the awesomely named Skaven Unit Upgrade Yes by Oil. Just from reading the descriptions, they already sound way more interesting than simple stat changes, and the random nature also sounds extremely Skaven-y in nature. But it's not all new units importing the scrap mechanic. Last on the list, but one I am extremely excited to try out, is no amber cost for units, which, well, of course, adds in the scrap mechanic. No, I'm just kidding. It removes the amber cost for units on the wrong side of the faction. I am going to take this mod out for a spin soon because it sounds like an awesome way to fix one of the glaring omissions with the Wood Elves. That's going to be it for this episode, though. Happy gaming, and I'll see you all next time.